up, guys? I just wanted to come at you with a really quick video. I wanted to show you some of the latest pickups that I have made as far as games. I really want to get my retro gaming console collection back in order. I have several consoles. I'm still collecting some more. I have a lot more to get, but anytime I catch a good deal on them, or I find any games that are a really good deal, whether they're like at flea market, garage sales, or anything like that, I will go ahead and pick up some games. And so I've done that this week, and majorly I was focused on sports games for the PlayStation and the PlayStation 2. I think next time, if I'm out hunting, I'm kind of going to be more geared towards the Nintendo Cube and the Xbox, because I really need to get more games for those systems. But I did get some awesome pickups for the PS2 and for the PlayStation. So just to show you what I got, a lot of these games are games that I played as a child, and that's really what I want. I want to get all of those games that we used to have such a fun time playing when me and my brother were kids, because that's all we did after school. Even once I got older, after work, during the summertime, that's all we would do. We would play video games to the wee hours of the morning, sleep for a couple hours, and get back up. And we had a slew of them. We had tons of consoles. We had tons of games. And that's all we really spent our childhood doing. And we played a variety of different games. So if I can really get all those games back, I would be very happy. So anyway, some of these games are that. So I'm just going to go through just what I picked up. This was one of the first Olympic games I had ever played, and we had tons of fun playing this non-stop. International Track and Field. This was just amazing. Who will be #1 in the world? And we used to invite people over. We would have 6-7 people playing this game. It's only up to 4. We would have the multi-tab going, alternating controllers. We had an excellent time playing this game. I remember the day my big brother brung it home. We were playing this just nonstop all night. So glad I got that. Another thing that we were kind of big on is we loved playing game show games. So Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, anything like that. Monopoly, board game type games. We would love playing those. This one is a trivia based game, but I played the demo and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get that game. And it's You Don't Know Jack. This is hilarious. The way the questions are phrased, the quirky answers, and it's they're really rude when they're talking to you, when the guy's commentating. It's a really fun game. Really great trivia game to play. So pick that up. Then I have one of the games I think everybody has played, Jet Moto. This is Jet Moto 2. I do have the original Jet Moto. I do need to get the third one, and then I will be complete. But this game was great. I thought the concept was just sweet. You're on jet skis, but they're like hovercrafts. It was just ingenious, and I really enjoyed playing this. So pick that up. Then an absolute classic, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. This was the game that we would just play over and over and over, trying to get all of the tapes, trying to hit all the high scores. The only thing about this one is you don't have the ability to do the manual, which the later Tony Hawks you were able to do. So it does take some skill in order to get those high scores, but nothing beats the original Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So that was it for PlayStation. Then quickly looking at what I picked up for PlayStation 2, I got Freestyle, which is a dirt bike arcade, kind of doing stunts and tricks. You're racing. Really reminds me of Pure on the PS3 and on the Xbox 360. It's a really sweet game. As you can see, it's one of the greatest hits, so it's pretty good. Then I did pick up Tony Hawk Underground. This was another one of my favorite Tony Hawks. Probably doesn't beat out the classic, but I thought this one was excellent. I love Tony Hawk Underground. This next game, I never played this before, but it was really cheap, so I picked it up. It was $1. We do love sports games and any kind of quirky games. We love playing those. And so I figured it's probably not going to be that bad. We'll try it out. Like I said, it was $1, so I'm not really losing if anything. If anything, it'll just be added to the collection. So next, I got another classic that everybody has played. One of my favorite racing games, Need for Speed Underground. Absolutely loved it. Not as much as Midnight Club Dub Edition. I think hand down that was my favorite racing game of all time. But this was definitely good too. I remember when I bought this. It was great. Next I got Dave Mirra 2 Freestyle BMX. Dave Mirra was pretty good. Not better than Tony Hawk, but then you're talking about skateboard versus BMX bikes, so a little different. But Dave Mirra was pretty fun. I remember playing this not as much as Tony Hawk, but I did play this, so this was pretty awesome. This game, I fell in love with this when I played this in the arcade, the 18-wheeler. This game is actually kind of hard. Like, after you get past the first board, the other semi-trucks that you're racing against, the rivals, they are pretty hard to beat. I remember playing this in Dave & Buster's. I was sitting in the big semi-truck with the big wheel, and I was like, this game is awesome. So when it came out on the Dreamcast, I actually have it on the Dreamcast, but when it came out on Dreamcast, I was like, oh, I have to have it. And so I just went ahead and picked it up for the PlayStation 2 because it was for a good price. So glad I got that. And then this last game is Downhill Domination. I don't know if a lot of people have heard about this, but you are on a bike and every course is downhill. And you're like on rugged terrain. You're going over rocks. You're trying not to hit craters. You're trying not to fall and flip over the handlebars on this bike. And you're racing. And it's multiplayer. It's pretty fun. I remember my brother brought this home. We were like, what the heck is that? And we played it and we loved it. So these were all of the games that I picked up. I think like in total you're talking about 9 games here when you look at all of these. And I got them for a good price. I'm thinking like $24 like for all of these. So really good pickup. Like I said, hopefully I can find some original Xbox games, some more Nintendo Cube games because I really need those for my collection. But if I find anything, I'm just going to pick it up. So thanks guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You can rate, thumbs up, whatever it is you want to do, and I will catch you later.